Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to create this responsive portfolio website using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. The source code is available in the description and the website is also available in mobile tab versions, and the website is also added with a function that is light and dark mode. And now let's try to go through the website. You can see this is the home page, the hover effect on the image, and you can see the hover effect on the download CV button, how smooth transition is taking place. And you can see the change in theme button. This is the change in theme button that we have added, and you can see right now we are in the light mode, and we can go to the dark mode again by clicking on it. Let's go to the next section, that is about me section. You can see the download CV button, hover effect on the projects, years of experience, happy clients and customer review. You can see how neatly they have all been aligned. And then skills, my skills section, and we have used the bar effect to display the percentage of proficiency in those developments. And you can see the timeline, that is my education and experience. You can see the icons, how neatly we have aligned the icons and how neatly they are aligned in the web page. Then we can go to the portfolio section. This is the portfolio section, and you can see the hover effect on the portfolio with icons, that is GitHub, Facebook and YouTube. You can see the smooth transition effect, the hover effect. Then we can go to the block section. You can see the hover effect on the image. You can see the hover effect on the text, smooth transition, and you can see how neatly they have all been aligned with equal spaces by using the grid template. You can see the box shadow effect also around it. And then we can go to the contact me section. This is the contact me section. We have integrated the icons. You can see the icons and social media icons. You can see the hover effect on them. Then the form, the contact me form. Then we have the submit button. You can see this website is entirely responsive with light and dark mode integrated in it. Now this is the light mode. You can see the smooth transitions. You can see the box shadow effect for this customer review project work, how they like a 3D icon. You can see the skill section and timeline. Then the portfolio section, you can see the hover effect on the portfolios. Then blog, you can see the 3D card effect. You can see when you hover onto it, the box shadow is taking place and it gives a very 3D look to your block section. You can see the box effect, shadow box effect. Then we can go to the contact me section. You can see the smooth transitions. This website is entirely responsive, that is, it is also available in mobile as well as in desktop tab versions. Let me show you. This is the desktop version as we are seeing now. Now let's go to the mobile version. You can see this is the mobile version, and you can see the theme change button is above here on the top, and the menu bar is below. You can go to the next section. This is the about me section, skills, my timeline. Then we can go to the next portfolio section. You can see how neatly they have aligned based on the size of the device. Everything is aligned perfectly. You can see the smooth transition also. We have used JavaScript library for that. This light and dark mode gives a very professional look to your website, and it will be very comfortable for the recruiters when they see very much functionalities that have been added to your professional portfolio website. So it gives a very good opinion for the recruiters. Definitely try to build this project The source code is available in the description, and you don't have to worry about anything. Just it's very beginner friendly. The full tutorial will be available on the YouTube channel. Please do visit the channel for more amazing content. And if you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe. There are a lot of tutorials available on the YouTube channel. If you like the content, please do visit and subscribe. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So now we will go through line by line code for this responsive portfolio website, as you can see here. Now let's go to index.html file. So this is the index.html file. We have the meta tags. Then we have the title tag for adding the title of the website, that is responsive portfolio. Then we have linked our style.css file using link tag. You can see here, this is our style.css file. Then we can go back, and here we have integrated our fonts, that is Google Fonts. Then we have added JavaScript library, CDN, JS, Cloudflare, font awesome, external link to our website for adding the icons to our website. Then we have added the font family, that is Poppins, Google font family. Then by using the link tag, then we can go to the body section. The body section, right now we are in the header section. In the header section, we have the main div, that is header content, and then we have the div of header left, inside which we have the main image using the image tag, that is home image. Then we have another div for right header. In that we have the h1 element, that is the heading element, which has I am span element to enlarge the data or to make some bold changes. We use span element. You can see here in the image that Abhiram is colored differently to the other content, like I am a web developer. So for that we use span element to separate those elements so that we can apply changes to them that we don't want to apply to others. Then we have paragraph tag. Then we have our div element for buttons, inside which we have an anchor tag and inside which we have span elements. One is download CV button and another one is FA download, which is an icon, font awesome icon that we have integrated. You can see here in the image this download icon beside download CV, this icon. Then the header section ends here. We can go through the CSS likewise section by section. So right now we are adding the default values, that is margin is 0, padding is 0, box sizing is border box, is to style equal to none. The root is nothing but whatever the values that you are going to use in this website, those values that you can add in the root element, and you can call these values by using var element. Like you can see here, for the body element we are adding the background color by using var, and you can mention the color name that you have given. That is, here I am given color primary, right? So if you go back, you can see for the color primary we have given the back color. So this color will be applied in the body element. So this is how you can write as well as access those values from the root element into your any section or any section code that you want. Then we have light mode. For the light mode, this website has light and dark mode, right? So these root element values are for the dark mode, and this light mode are the light mode colors that we want to change, and these colors will apply to it. Then we have the body element. For the body tag, we are adding the background color, font family, and font size, color, and transition. Then we have anchor tag. For the anchor tag, we are using texture declaration is none, which is nothing but default. There are some attributes that are added to the anchor tags, like underline or under color. These values, declaration values, will be removed by adding texture declaration none, and we are giving a color to it, and font family is also given to it. Then we can go to the header section. For the header section, we have given the minimum height, overflow is hidden, padding is 0. Then for each and every section that we have in this entire portfolio website, we are giving minimum width to it, and minimum height, minimum width, position is absolute, left is 0, right is 0, padding is given to them. Then we have the container, because everything starts from the container, right? So for the container, we are using displace none, transform is translate y, minus 100% scale, transition is given to it, background color is changed. Active is for the so this is active, display block, animation is appear, is ease in out, transition translate by x translate x y equal to 1. So this active is nothing but whenever you click on the buttons, right? You can see here. You can see if you click on these buttons towards the right side, you will get, and each and every section will be visible to you. Right now we are in the home section. You can see home section is colored. Then we have the about section, right? In the about section button, the second button, if you click on it, the about section will be visible to you. So how that possible means that you can go to the JavaScript code. You can see here what I'm doing. I'm creating a function. For that, what I'm doing is that I'm adding a control service button to each and for each button. I'm adding an event listener. You can see here add event listener click. And what happens whenever you click on that event listener, the query selector dot active button classes dot remove active button. So what happens is that whenever you click on the buttons that we have in the main home section, it will add the active list. It will for whatever the active button list are there, right? For them, it will remove the active button, and it will add and it will also change the active to remove the active list also. You can see here we are removing two things and from each and every section. So whenever you click on the button, then we are doing is a query selector dot active button. So whatever the queries in the entire index.html file has active button added to it as a class will be removed at the same time. And whatever next what we are doing then, if for all the active classes that are added to any element in the function, there also we are removing the active link. So what we are doing is active button and active link both are removed. And then dataset ID classes that add active. So what we are doing is that whenever let me show you the image. So whenever you click on the button, next button, what happens is that first we are having an active button to this button, right? For this button and for this page, we are adding the active because of which what is happening, display equal to block. So it will be visible. So what happens is that whenever we click on the second button, that is about the button as click, then what happens is that it will remove the active button and active list for this home section. So these both sections will be it will be disappeared, and then the about me section will come into active space because we are adding the active act, active button to the about me section. You can see document.getElement by id button.dataset.id classes that are active. So it will add the active list to it. And next we have the theme chain button. We are adding an event listener to the theme button that we have here on the on the top. You can see that in bigger button. Whenever you click on that button, we're gonna toggle light mode. So what happens is that you can see here, I've already shown you the light mode colors, right? So this is the light mode colors. So what happens is that whenever you click on this theme change button, right now it is the light mode. In the dark mode, uh, you can see it will be in this color format. It will be there in the dark mode. So whenever you click on this button, the theme will change. How that theme will change is that whenever you click on it, then we are toggling with the light mode. Light mode is actually a class that we have written. In that class, we have all these values, right? Color values are there. So whenever you click on the theme change button, what happens is that it will add that particular color. It will add these colors to the entire index.html file. Then whenever you click on again, whenever you click on it again, then it will change back to the next position. That means light mode will disappear and we get the default values that we have in the root element. So this is the active section and how we are adding the sections visibility to us. Then we have the controls. Controls are nothing but you can see these are the controls that we have, the light and dark mode, the sections, these all are controls. For them, we have position flex, index, top is 50%, right? Display flex. You can see flex direction is column. So that is the reason they are aligned one after the another. Then we have justify connected center. That control. Then we have icons for that icons for theme functions, color for intelligence. An active button, background color is color secondary, transition is given to it. For the I element in the anchor button, active button, we are changing its color to color white. You can see here in the image black, right? So as you can see, the white color is there for the icon. Next, We can go to this theme button active, transfer minus 3 pixel. Theme button eye icon. Further, we are giving font size and color and pointer events. Then the header content we are adding displays grid with template column is repeat to 1FR. So we are adding two here. That is two details are displayed here. Then we have university 100 VH. Then left header we are using flex, center, and position is relative. You can see this is the left header. This is the image. Then we have header left header with H store with the shape. For this also we are adding the transitions. You can see the shape behind the image. This image also has a transition effect for the website. For that we are adding the clip path and all of that. Then we have image. For the image we are adding height, width, margin, background color, and transition. Then we have image tag. Whenever you hover onto the image, the color will change. You can see right now this is in white color, but whenever you hover from it, we will change back into gray color. Then we have right header, displays flex, projections column, center, and 18 pixel padding guide. You can see this is for the right data. That is, I am Abhiran, I am the web developer. This data and download CV button. For the name span element, we are adding the color. You can see we are adding this color for the span element, and because of this, Abhiram will get a pink color. The paragraph element, margin and line height is given. Line height is nothing but so the gap between each and every line is there, right? That is the line height. Then we have the about section. Then we can go to the about section. In the about section, we have the main title about me, and by using the span elements, you are giving me button so special grade. Then we have my skills, which is also in span. Then we have the main div, that is about container div, and that we have left about, that is h1 heading tag, and then we have paragraph element, in that we have added some data. Then we have the another div for adding the button, that is download CV button, that we have already seen in the heroes in the intersection in the home section. Then we have write about, that is our another div. In each div we have another div. Inside we have two paragraph elements. One is for the text and one is for 500 plus in projects. Then we have br tag, which is nothing but the break tag that we have. If we break the content into two parts, projects, then below it we will get the computer. The same div is copied for again for 4 times. Then we have our skill section. You can see when we have the skill section, in the skill section we have the heading, h4 tag for heading, that is my skills. Then we have the main div, that is progress bar div, inside which we have the div as progress bar. Then we have paragraph div for having the head name. Then we have another div for the progress con, and then we have paragraph tag for progress text. Then we have another div with span element. This span element will be used for representing the width of the progress, that is, if we mention here 80%, right? So it will showcase 80% scale in the bar. The same code is copied again for 6 more times for all the required skills. Then we have the timeline. Next we have the timeline, h4 tag for timeline. In that we have the main div as timeline. Then we have another div. Inside the div we have an icon, that is briefcase icon. Then we have paragraph element for mentioning the timeline duration. Then we have h5 element, that is heading 5 element for adding the position and company name. And by using the span element, we are adding the company name. Then we have another paragraph element to add a small description about it. Then the same div element is copied again for six more times. Then here the section ends. Let's go to the about image. This is the about section. Then go to the about container displays blade. Column repeat is 2 1FR. You can see here we have 2 That is, one is the left end and one is the right end. In the left end we have the data, and the right end we have the details by using the each and every div. We are having all different types of divs, right? So we're getting 4 different boxes. For the right about, we are adding displays grid, view template columns 2, and gap is 2 run. So for these, we are adding 4 divs, right? 4 divs means we don't have lot space. So we are using the grid template column to have only 2 beside each other, and we are having a 2 of gap between them. Then we have about item. For that, border is given, one pixel solid border is given to it. You can see the gray border, and then whenever you hover onto that item, we get the box shadow effect will be adding to it, and we are changing the border color to secondary color. You can see the border color is changed to green, and you can see a box shadow effect around it. Gives a 3D box look. Then for the text, we have given the font size, font weight, color values, and then we have small text before. This small text before is nothing but we can see we have an underline before each and every detail, that is projects completed before, years of experience before. So this text line is done by using before, which is nothing but position is absolute, left is 0, top is 15 pixel, width is equal to 2rem, and height is equal to 2 pixel. Background color is gray color. By adding the before effect that in the CSS, we are able to make this underline, which is small line that is before the names, that is projects completed, years of experience, happy clients, customer review, all of it. Then we can go to the next one, that is left about. Padding is added to it. Then we have paragraph element. For that we are adding line height, padding, color. Then H4 font size and text transform is added to it. Then we have both stats. Then we can go to the skills section. Now we are in the about skills section. Let's go with the image. Here is the skills section. We have the progress bars here. You can see. Next, we can see here that for the progress bar, we are using display grade, written by column, repeat is 2, 1 FR. So we are having, in each row, we are only having 2 details, like HTML5 and CSS 3. Then we can go to the progress bar, display flex, flex direction is column. Then we have for the progress bar, progress title, we are adding text function is uppercase, font weight is 500. You can see for this HTML5, we have added the text transform is uppercase, right? So all the letters will be in uppercase, and we have added the font weight too. Then we have the progress font for the display flex, and then you can see center. You can see here, all the data is aligned exactly at the center. Then we can go to the next one, that is progress, which is 100%, and we have background color is gray color. You can see this is nothing but the first box that we have, that gray color line bar, that is the one where we have created by using the progress. Then what we are doing for the span element, we have span element inside the progress bar, right? So what we are doing, position is absolute, means that it will hover onto it. So the green color bar is hovering, span element is hovering onto the gray color div element, so giving a look that it is creating a bar like structure. For that only we are mentioning the values here, and by mentioning the width value here, we can specify how much width we have. Then for each and every section like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React, Code, Python, we are mentioning the width to it, and based on that width, the bar, span bar will be appear, that is green color bar will appear. Then we have title and before. For that title we have added it, and then absolute. Then we can go to the timeline section. The timeline, I think it's education. Yes, this is the timeline section. You can see how neatly they are aligned. Now let's go to the CSS. We are using grade and template repeat column is 2, so we are adding 2 elements. We need only 2 div elements are all added, one beside the another. Then we have The timeline item is position is relative. Padding is given to it. Border left is even. That is 1 pixel solid. You can see here. You can see here this line. It is nothing but the line that we have created here by using the gray color. That is the timeline item. Then we have timeline icon. For that icon, we have given color. You can see here. This is the one. The icon that we have. The briefcase icons. For that, we are giving position is absolute and left. We are using left and right values. We can position the icons in our website. We can position the icons using the left and right, left top and bottom values. Then we have the icon. We have inside the font size. Then we have the duration. And for the duration, inline duration is nothing but you can see the present data. For that, we are giving padding. Then we have given background color is gray color. Border code is 15 pixel. Display is inline block. Font size is corresponding. Text transform is uppercase. Font weight is equal to 500. You can see here that return 16% is 2009 to 2018. These all are values are nothing but the duration value. That is the time that we have returned. Now next we have H511 for where we are adding the details. Then span. We have added the color, font weight, and font size. In paragraph element, we have added the color. Then we have code text. For that, we have added the padding on text align. Then for the portfolio, we have added the display square. Then good template column is repeat 3. This is for the portfolio, right? So we can go to the next section, that is portfolio section. You can see here we are right now in the portfolio section. We have the main div as main title, which we have already gone through. That is my portfolio and my work. You can see the image here. So you can see my portfolio, and behind it you can see the my work effect that we have done, given very professional with code. Here we are adding the main paragraph. Here is some my professional work paragraph tag. Then we have the main div, that is the portfolio's div, inside which we have a div that is portfolio item. For every single project that we have written inside it portfolio item, and we have the main div inside which we have the image view. Then we have image icon for adding the image. Then we have the div for hover items. And then in which we have H3 heading element for the project source. Then we have the div for icons, that is GitHub icon by using the I tag. We have added the Facebook icon as well as YouTube icon. The same code is copied again for different projects that we have used here. I have repeated it for like 6 times for 6 projects that I have added. And you can see here, this is the one. You can see when we hover onto the project image, you can see the progress project source, and we are able to see the icons that we have integrated, that is GitHub, Facebook, as well as YouTube. You can go to the styles now. You can see the sports now, portfolio, and in the portfolio you can see the display is there, and we have the template column repeat equal to 3, right? So 3 elements will be repeated. You can see 3 projects are repeated in a single row. Then we can go to the portfolio item. The business width, border radius is given. For the image, we are adding the width, height, object width, and border radius. Border radius is nothing but 15 pixels, right? So get a curved, semi-curved edges. Edges you can see here for the portfolio image. Then we have the hover items. Hover items is nothing but you can see here whenever you hover onto this image, you can see a blue color blurrish background is created, and will showcase the project source and the icons will be displayed, right? So for that, we will give CSS here, width is given, height is given, which is equivalent to 100%. So it can take the entire one, and we are creating the limit gradient, blue color limit gradient. You can see by using the background, and because we are adding position is absolute, it will hover onto the parent element. You can see here. And for that, we are using display flex, like justify content to center, alignment to center, flex directions column. That is one below another. You can see project type password is 1 name. So the align exactly towards the column. It's the element, and icons we are adding the display style, justify content to center, alignment to center. And for each and every icon, we are adding the border radius with 50%. You can see, look at an exact circle icon. Then fix to center, justify content to center, cursor pointer. Then we have portfolio icon. For the icon, we are adding the font size, color, margin. Then we have for whenever we hold onto the icon, the background color will change. For these icons, the background color will change into white color. Then we have whenever we hover onto the portfolio item, that is the portfolio image, this will be visible to us. For the first, the icon will be visible to us. Thus opacity will be 1 and transform for the scale 1%. So we scale into the website. Then we have block. We can go to the block section. Inside the block section, we have the main div, that is the main title div, that is my blog and my blog. And then we have the main div, which is blog, inside which we have the div with class name as blog, and then we have an image tag for adding the image, and we have the div that is blog text, h4 heading element, and p is for paragraph element, and the same blog div is repeated again for 6 more times, where we can add 6 blog elements. Let me show you the blog image. So this is the blog image that we have, and you can see whenever you hold on to it, we can get a box effect around the section each of that we have, and the image will scale. So let's now go to the CSS. So here we are also adding the grid, displays grid, and grid template column is repeat 3 1FR. So we are adding 3 divs in one row. And you can see that for each and every block, we are adding the background color is added, border row, this is 5 pixel, box shadow is linked to it. You can see the box shadow around the each and every box that we have. Then whenever we hold onto the block element, then the box shadow will change at the same time. Transition also will take place for the image. That is, you can see here the image will be moving out of it whenever we hold onto it. You can see here image. Then we have the block text for the margin, padding, and border the top is given. Then we have h4 element, and whenever you hover onto the h4 element, you can see the heading element. You can see it will change into from white color to it will change to green color. You can see here because we are added h4 element, however color equal to secondary color will be added to it. For the paragraph element, we are adding the color of gray. Line height is given. Padding bottom is 120. Then we have the contact form. Can go to the contact. This is the contact me. Where it's go to the contact me section. We have the div that is contact container. Then we have the div for main title with the h2 element, that is heading element, and span element for writing the name and text that we are going to have. You can see here contact me, and we have it also. We have contact, which is light green color, which gives a 3D look to the website. And we have the main div that is contact content, inside which we have the div left content, and inside which we have a div again div contact info, contact item, and inside each contact item we have a div for adding the icon, that is map icon, and we have span for location. Then we have paragraph element and mention the location, that is Russia, and the same div is copied again. And the next page we are adding the email, then it is copied again. We added the education, then we copied again, and then we added mobile number. Then we have languages. Then we have another div that is contact icons div, inside which we have the main contact icon with using the answer tags, as well as I tag here integrated the Facebook, Twitter, GitHub, and YouTube icons into the contact me form. Then we have the write content. Inside the write content div, we add the form element, and by using the form, we are adding the input elements for text and email. You can see name and email. Then we have another div for input text, that is subject. Then we have another div for text area. So whenever you want to add more data, you can use text area, and here I'm having columns is 15 and rows are 8. And then we have another div for submit button. inside an anchor element, we have two span elements. One span element is for the submit button, and another span element is for the submit icon, that is FA envelope icon. The section ends here, the contact me section ends here. You can go to the styles. Here you can see for the left content flex equal to 2, and for the left content we are giving h4. For the h4 element, you can see this is the h4 elements, which are the names that we have. For that we are adding margin top, font size, and text transform is uppercase. Text transform is uppercase. Then we have the paragraph element. For that margin is given. Then we have the paragraph element. For that margin is given. And then we have the flex direction for the contact item. You can see contact flex direction flex justify content is space between. You can see the space is added between the names, that is location, email, education, and the details that we have given. And then we have the paragraph element. Then we have the icon, and then we have I tag. For the I tag is added for each and every I tag that we have, that is icons. We have added the text, that is border radius is 50%, and displays flex, and align items is center, font size is given to them. Then we have the anchor element, that is flex, center. You can see this is the second one. You can see the input form elements, and you can see whenever you hover onto the submit button, it will the color will spread across the entire submit button. That is also given here. So whenever you hover onto it, the background color will change into secondary color, and the I tag color will change into color primary. You can see here it will change into white color, and the background color will change into green color whenever you hover onto that button. And then we have the right content. For the right content, flex is 3, margin left is 3 rem. Then input controls are given to it. Text area. Then we have the IC2 and last child. This is nothing but margin left. And submit button, we are using display flex. Justify content is flex start. You can see this button. It will start from the form starting position because we are added flex start as a justify content is flex start. Then we have a component that we have main button, and this button we have already gone through it. Then this main button title, these are for the main section. Let me show you. You can see these buttons, we have the control buttons. You can see here control active button. Then we have the buttons, that is home, user, briefcase, newsletter, envelope, open. Then we have the team button, that is FA adjust button. Here we have them, and for them only we have added the values to it. Then this is for whenever you hover onto the button, it will check as changes. Then main title, you can see these are values we have already seen through. Then we are going to add the media screen values, which is nothing but the to add the responsiveness to this website. That is, it can be able to accessed in mobile tab as well as in the desktop version. We have added the media screen values to here, and max width means that 600 below values will 600 below screen size only these values will be affected. And for that we are these values will be very small changes will be there. The width and height values will change. With template values repeat one, right? Because we are going with below 600 pixel means that we are coming to the mobile device. In the mobile device we don't have large space like in the desktop version, right? So we can, by using the grid template column equal to one repeat one, that means only single element will be repeated in this section because the size of the screen will be less. So only display values will change, grid values are changing. No new code is added here. You can see most of the time grid template values are only changing, adding. You can see no new code is added here. Just we are changing the size of the value, or we are aligning the items in the mobile screen size based on the mobile screen size only. We are not adding any new code here. And max width is 1432. For that is below 1432 screen devices, these values will be applied. And 1232 also. You can see grid template padding values are only changing. You can see the font size is changing because we don't want large font size in the small mobile device, right? So we are not adding any new values here. We are just changing the values, reducing those values based on the screen size that we have, and that's it. then we can go. That's it. We have already went to that this code also. So that's it for this portfolio website. You can see this is the home section, about section, skills, education, portfolio, blog, contact, contact to, and home. If you like the content, please do like, share, and subscribe. Please let me know in the comment section if you like any suggestions that you have for me. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to create this responsive portfolio website using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. The source code is available in the description, and the website is also available in mobile tab versions, and the website is also added with a function that is light and dark mode. And now let's try to go through the website. You can see this is the home page, the hover effect on the image, and you can see the hover effect on the download CV button, how smooth transition is taking place. And you can see the change in theme button. This is the change in theme button that we have added, and you can see right now we are in the light mode, and we can go to the dark mode again by clicking on it. Let's go to the next section, that is about me section. You can see the download CV button, hover effect on the projects, years of experience, happy clients, and customer review. You can see how neatly they have all been aligned. And then skills, my skills section, and we have used the bar effect to display the percentage of proficiency in those developments. And you can see the timeline, that is my education and experience. You can see the icons, how neatly we have aligned the icons and how neatly they are aligned in the web page. Then we can go to the portfolio section. This is the portfolio section, and you can see the hover effect on the portfolio with icons, that is GitHub, Facebook, and YouTube. You can see the smooth transition effect, the hover effect. Then we can go to the blog section. You can see the hover effect on the image. You can see the hover effect on the text, smooth transition, and you can see how neatly they have all been aligned with equal spaces by using the gray template. You can see the box shadow effect also around it. And then we can go to the contact me section. This is the contact me section. We have integrated the icons. You can see the icons and social media icons. You can see the hover effect on them. Then the form, the contact me form. Then we have the submit button. You can see this website is entirely responsive with light and dark mode integrated in it. Now this is the light mode. You can see the smooth transitions. You can see the box shadow effect for this customer review project work, how they like a 3D icon. You can see the skill section and timeline. Then the portfolio section, you can see the hover effect on the portfolios. Then blog, you can see the 3D card effect. You can see when you hover onto it, the box shadow is taking place, and it gives a very 3D look to your blog section. You can see the box effect, shadow box effect. Then we can go to the contact me section. You can see the smooth transitions. This website is entirely responsive, that is, it is also available in mobile as well as in desktop tab versions. Let me show you. This is the desktop version as we are seeing now. Now let's go to the mobile version. You can see this is the mobile version, and you can see the theme change button is above here on the top, and the menu bar is below. You can go to the next section. This is the about me section, skills, my timeline. Then we can go to the next portfolio section. You can see how neatly they have aligned based on the size of the device. Everything is aligned perfectly. You can see the smooth transition also. We have used JavaScript library for that. This light and dark mode gives a very professional look to your website, and it will be very comfortable for the recruiters when they see very much functionalities that have been added to your professional portfolio website. So it gives a very good opinion for the recruiters. Definitely try to build this project. The source code is available in the description, and you don't have to worry about anything. Just it's very beginner friendly. The full tutorial will be available on the YouTube channel. Please do visit the channel for more amazing content, and if you like the video, please like, share and subscribe. There are a lot of tutorials available on the YouTube channel. If you like the content, please do visit and subscribe. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to create this responsive portfolio website using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. The source code is available in the description. If you like the content, please do like, share and subscribe. The entire website is made using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. We have used AOS JavaScript library for smooth animation effect that you can see here, and we have used main CSS functions like box shadow effect, hover effects, and the full tutorial is also available in the website, in the channel, and we can go through the each and every section now. The website is entirely responsive, that is, it is also available in mobile, tab as well as in desktop version. Right now we are in the home section. You can see the span element. By using the span element, we changed the color, that is front end development, and you can see the hover effect on the button, no more button, and you can see the hover effect on the call, the mobile number. You can see this is done by using the after effect and hover combined in the CSS. Then we can go to the next section. We can see the service section, and we have integrated the icons here. You can see these icons, and whenever you hover onto them, you can see the box shadow effect, a border box 3D box effect is done. And you can see that while we are moving from one section to another section, the automatic color is changing in the left side nav bar, and you can see hover effect on the image and hover effect on the image also. And we also have the read more button. You can see how neatly they have all been aligned, and you can see this is the education section, and then we can go to the testimonial section. We have integrated the stars, that is icons, into our website. And then the blog post, you can see we have used the border radius effect so that we can get the curved edges, and the animation is very smooth. The hover effect is acting very smooth, and you can see the contact me button, contact me form, and you can see the hover effect and focus. When you click on the buttons, the border is changing, and you can see the hover on the submit button and social media icons. This website, you can see the nav bar, or how responsive the nav bar is. You can move from one section to another section in a very smooth way, and the animation is also taking place in a very smooth way. This website is also available in mobile and desktop, mobile version, tab version also. That is, it is entirely responsive website. Let me show you that. So as you've seen before, this is the desktop version, and now we will go to the mobile version of this website. This is the mobile version of the website. You can see the smooth animation transition effects. You can see how they have merged to the size of the mobile version. This is one of the Chrome browsing features that we have, inspect feature, which allows us to view our websites in all types of mobile devices, tabs, desktop versions, and you can see the menu bar here. And when you click on the menu button, we will move to that particular section. And this website is entirely responsive. That is, it is also available in tab version and tab uh, in mobile version, desktop version. It will give you access to each and every device that you want to open your website. Entirely professional and responsive portfolio website made entirely using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. The source code is available in the description. If you like the content, please do like, share, and subscribe. Full tutorials are also available in the YouTube channel. You can visit the channel and learn front-end web development. And for entirely free, no charges apply. You can learn front-end web development. Line by line code is also explained in the full tutorial. The source code is available in the description. Thank you so much for watching this video, and hang on till for next amazing videos. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So now we are going to do a line by line code for this professional portfolio itself. See here, right now we are in the index.html5 in the meta tags. Then we have the title tag for adding the title of the website, that is responsive portfolio. Then we have linked bootstrap minimum in CSS file using the link tag. Then we have also linked our AOS animation CSS file. Then we have linked uh, font awesome, line awesome in one.css file. Then we have also linked our style.css main CSS file. You can see what this is our main style.css file. Here we are using bootstrap, so most of the CSS is directly applied by using the class names. So right now we are in the body section. You can see database by these two values of database target is .1. So these values are the bootstrap values that we have added here. Then we have bootstrap values that we will added here are the nav bar expand LG, nav bar dark, fixed top. So these are class values of bootstrap values that we can directly access by adding the bootstrap. You can see here we have added the bootstrap CSS. CSS is a bootstrap CSS that we have already been given that you downloaded. And we have also added the AOS CSS, line of some main CSS. You can see here. And this is the main style.css file. And now we are in the navbar. The navbar, we have the main div, that is the container div, inside which we have an anchor tag, inside which we have span element for adding the name, that is Aviram, and then we have an image element for adding the portfolio image. Then we have the button tag. Inside the button tag, we are adding inside the button tag, we have the navbar toggle button, and we have span element, that is navbar tabular icon that we have used. Then we have div element, the main div element, which consists as an another list. Inside another list we have list item. Inside list item we have an anchor tag with class name, nav link, and active. And we have the reference, which reference is given here so that we can be able to move to that particular reference location whenever we click on these anchor elements. That goes for services, work, report, testimonial, blog, and contact. Then the navbar ends here. Then the navbar ends here. Then content wrapper. This content wrapper is the main deal, inside which we have the home section. So now let's go to the CSS along with it. We have imported the font family, full font family. That is by using this imported import URL. Then we have added the root element. Root element is nothing but whatever the values that you are going to use in this website, you can add those values in the root element, and you can just call those values by using the var element. You can see here for the body tag, we have the background color var color base 2. You can see color base 2 is added in the root element. You don't have to write this hash 0222830 again. You can just call these values by using the name by adding the var element. And for the body tag, we are adding the background color font size is added to them. And for the card, each card we are adding the image, flow is hidden, and transition is given to it. Card hover is image for the image transition scale. For the H1 heading tags, we are adding the base default value, that is color and font size. Font weight is 100. For the anchor tag, we are removing the text decoration none, which is nothing but the default decoration values will be there, right? The color underscore values will be there. Those values are removed by adding the text decoration is none. Color is given to it, and then transition is given to it. Then whenever we hover onto the anchor element, the color will change. Then we have the image. For the image, for any images that we are importing into the website, we are adding width equal to 100%. For the navbar, you can see for each nav link, we are adding the font weight, and font weight is given and text transform is uppercase. You can see here in the image. Here. You can see the social icons are all of them uppercase. Home, services, work, keyboard, testimonial, blog, and contact. Then we can, whenever we hover onto the nav element, the color will change. You can see here it has a the color is changed for the home section. You can see here. Next, minimum weight is 992. It is nothing but the for the desktop version. For the desktop version, the navbar, for the navbar, we are adding the minimum height is 100 VH, maximum width is given as sidebar width, and background image gradient is added, and we are adding the portfolio image also. And background size is cover, background position is center. You can see here, by adding these values, we are making this side navbar for the desktop version. Then navbar brand image, we are adding the border 5 pixel solid, where we are adding the main color brand. You can see the solid color around it, around the image. Content wrapper, margin left equal to wrap, sidebar width, text brand equal to color. Color is given to it. Full height is the full height. Minimum height is 100 px, height equal to 100 plus, flex is equal to flex. Flex direction is column. Justify content is center. Padding is given. Padding bottom, base, PG base, shadow effect is given. And whenever you hover onto shadow effect, the box shadow effect will change. And icon, for each and every icons, we have added the display flex, and then it is center, justify content is center. And for the button elements, we are adding the padding and font size given. For this, can go to the next section. Here you can see right now we are in the section. In the section, we have the main div, that is container. Then we have div, that is H1 element. We are adding the data iOS is nothing but the JavaScript. We have integrated the iOS JavaScript library, right? So by mentioning the data iOS, you can say the fading animation that will take place, that is fade up, right? So it will fade from upside, it fade into the website. This H1 element, it is I am Apiram professional. Span element is Frontend developer. These all values will fade from upside, and the data iOS delays here given is as 300, that is 300 millisecond. After this next one will come below it. This data iOS add nothing but iOS animation that we directly integrating to each and every tag that we are adding. In paragraph element, then we have the main div. In that div, we have the no more button. Then we have another anchor tag to have our one number that we have added. Most of the time we are using the bootstrap direct CSS classes. So the CSS file will be very less compared to that. And then we can see the code section. You can see the no more button as well as the call me. Both details we have added here. Next, we can go to the services section. In the services section, we have the main container, inside which we have the H6 for the heading, H1 for the services that I provide. Next, we have the div. Inside that div, we have the main services, that is nothing but the icon box, where we are giving the icon as a like code. Icon is given H5 element for the heading of the service, and paragraph element to have some more details. Then we have an anchor tag for see more button, and then the div here, the same div is copied again for 2 more times for adding for both UI UX design as well as for the web design. You can see the services image. This is the services image. The 3 divs are aligned, and you can see PG base, PG sport already is 4. Shadow effect is added by these are all the bootstrap values. You can see shadow effect. The shadow effect you can see here. the box shadow effect is added to each and every div that we have, and at the same time, you can see the rounded 4. Rounded 4 is nothing but you can see the curved edges for each and every box is added here. Then we also have the background base is given, that is basic background is added to it. Next we can go to the work section. In the work section, you can see we have the main container inside which we have the work column, work and recent projects. Then we have the div, that is row div, inside which we have the main div. You can see this is the main div. This div is copied again. We are adding the image. Then we are adding the, you can see for the image we are adding rounded 4. I can show you the image. Where is the image? This is the work image. You can see the work image here. You can see the curved edges, rounded 4 curved edges, which is here given here. You can see rounded 4 for the image section. And then we have the data travel h4 element. Then we have the paragraph element, that is text byte. Then we have the anchor element, that is the normal button. The same div, this same div is copied again for 4 more times for adding the 4 more projects into our website. You can see the website. This is the portfolio boxes that we have created, and we added the rounded 4. We are getting this, and we have also added the box shadow effect. You can see the shadow effect is also added. This shadow effect is both stat values directly adding the class values. We are getting those values directly applied to our each and every div. You can see the box shadow effect and the over effect is also added to it. Then we can go to the section, the report, education. In this we are also having the div. Inside div we have the similar way we have added the div. Here we have h5 element for the major heading. Then we have the text and paneling, that is execute paragraph element, and the same data is copied again. You can see this. The same div is copied again for 3 more times for adding for 3 more times to go for more information, more data, that is masters of data. You can see here, this is the application PNG. You can see how we have added the font CSS. Shadow effect is added, rounded 4 is added, which gives the curved edges to our each and every section. You can see the curved edges, and the shadow effect is added to them also as well. Then the fade up is given. This data errors, it will fade upside with a delay of 900 milliseconds. Then we can go to the testimonial section. This is the testimonial section. You can see we have the main details here, and you can see the name. It's 6 for the rating, what is testimonial, and it's one for the what my client say about me. This H1 date. Then we have inside which we have div for each and every one, each and every section. This is the starting div that we have, and in that div we have another div for stars, adding the stars by using the last LS star. This is the font icons that we have integrated. The total of 5 icons are integrated inside, and by using the paragraph element we are reading some data. Then we have another div for adding the history, that is the name and designation of the particular person using the paragraph in history element. The div ends here. The same div is copied again. The same div is copied again for 3 more times to get 3 more boxes. You can see here in the testimonial section. And for them we are adding the same rounded 4 is added to them, and you can see the rounded 4 is added to them. You can see the box order and order edges are rounded. Then we have the shadow effect is added to them, and for the stars we are also adding CSS, that is color is added to them for the stars. Next we have Next we have the blog. For the blog we are adding the main div, that is the container div. Inside that we have a div as you go. In that div we have the column mid values event root mid 6 as well as uh, h1 for blog name. Then we have the div, that is row div. Inside the div we have the main div that we have copied. Here we have the div, that is card rounded 4. Let me show you the image, blog image. This is the blog image. Here we have the two more divs. You can see here we are in the div for the image. For that we are using rounded 4. So we are getting the image is getting curved edges. Then you can see we have another div, that is quad content div. Inside we have the text brand. Margin bottom is 2 and margin bottom is 4 for the h4 element. You can see here heading, and below the heading element where 4 rem of cap is given, then the readme button is aligned. It is added here. And for the anchor element read more, we are adding a custom link class to it. And we are getting this box shadow effect that we are adding the shadow. Bootstrap shadow, you can see here. We have added the shadow effect, bootstrap shadow effect. So it's a bootstrap effect directly to the project. So we dig. So the div that we have. Then we have the contact section. In the contact section has a div for h6 and h1. Here we have the contact and its contact name. Then we have the div with column equal is 8. Contact div, we can show, you can see the contact div. This is the contact div. Because we are adding the column equal 8, it will be added exactly at the center of the div. And for the form, inside the form we are adding the div for input element for each and every div. Column with value 6, so that they will be aligned exactly at the center. And at the same time, for each and every input element we are adding, we are mentioning the type element. Type is nothing but whenever we want to enter anything from the user, and if it doesn't mention the proper information, like for the email we have to mention at the gmail.com. If it doesn't mention, it will showcase as an error, so that the user can provide the proper information to you. So that is one of the major important reason why you have to mention type, that is email or text or mobile number for the input form element. Then we have the div elements for text area, and then we have the div for the button. This submit button, for that button and button brand is given. You can see for the button, and you can see button brand. For the button brand we are adding the border, background color is added to it. Border is 2 pixels solid. You can see the border, 2 pixels solid is given to it. Then we have text brand, button brand. Whenever you are going to the button brand or focus, the background color will change. Border is 2 pixels solid, color will change into white. What is the text will change from blue to black, blue to white color. Then custom link, this is nothing but for the font size, font weight is given, position is given for the custom link of the. This is for the button that we have used. Position is absolute. Top is 10%, right equal to 0, top is 0. Transition is given, and hover or after effect weight equal to 100%. You can see this custom link is nothing but, you can see here in the different section, you can see for the column when you go on it, on the line will come beside it, below it, that is done by using this custom link and hold effect. Then bar background color is given. For the contact font control, we are giving background color, and background color. Then control focus is given to the contact, and placeholder we are adding the color, so the color is given to them. And height is 42 pixels for the social media icons that we have integrated. You can see here, can go to the footer section. In the footer section, we have the paragraph elements and auto chooser, and we will also include the social icons using the anchor tag as well as the I tag. That is YouTube, GitHub, and Instagram. So for them, we have added the styles, that is for every icon, we are adding the width and height is function. Part weight is 1 pixel, right? So, this is the contact. You can see we get a circular icons below that we have added the border radius and the pixel. Background color is given, color is added to it. Input file width is 100 pixel, 180 pixel, height is 100 pixel, and media query maximum width is 422. That is even below them. The padding top is 0, and displays block. So this is the website section. Now let's go to the main CSS JavaScript. Here we are using AOS, right? For the AOS, we are mentioning offset delay values are already mentioned. The duration is value from this duration values that we have already mentioned, right? Because main JavaScript is that it is initializing the AOS. So initialize AOS, we are giving these values, and the AOS values are already added directly to our website. You can see for each and every section we are using data is fed up. So what will is that it will come from down to upside animation will take place, and how much delay take place it will given by this data is delay. So to initialize this AOS, we have written this small JavaScript code, and this is Bootstrap JavaScript code. This is AOS JavaScript code. You can download directly. These are the fonts that we have used. Then standard CSS value, line awesome union CSS value, then Bootstrap CSS, reverse CSS. Website. If you like the content, please do like, share, and subscribe because we have used Bootstrap directly classes. We don't have a lot of CSS here. Directly following those classes, we are getting the strings applied to our developments for each and every section. If you like the content, please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this video. For more tutorials and to learn front-end web development, please do visit the channel. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to create this responsive portfolio website using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. The source code is available in the description. If you like the content, please do like, share and subscribe. The entire website is made using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. We have used AOS JavaScript library for smooth animation effect that you can see here, and we have used main CSS functions like box shadow effect, hover effects, and the full tutorial is also available in the website in the channel, and we can go through the each and every section now. The website is entirely responsive, that is it is also available in mobile tab as well as in desktop version. Right now we are in the home section. You can see the span element. By using the span element we changed the color, that is front end development, and you can see the hover effect on the button, no more button, and you can see the hover effect on the call, the mobile number. You can see this is done by using the after effect and hover combined in the CSS. Then we can go to the next section. We can see the service section, and we have integrated the icons here. You can see these icons, and whenever you hover onto them, you can see the box shadow effect, a border box 3D box effect is done. And you can see that while we are moving from one section to another section, the automatic color is changing in the left side nav bar, and you can see hover effect on the image and hover effect on the image also. And we also have the read more button. You can see how neatly they have all been aligned, and you can see this is the education section, and then we can go to the testimonial section. We have integrated the stars, that is icons, into our website. And then the blog post, you can see we have used the border radius effect so that we can get the curved edges, and the animation is very smooth. The hover effect is acting very smooth, and you can see the contact me button, contact me form, and you can see the hover effect and focus. When you click on the buttons, the border is changing, and you can see the hover effect on the submit button and social media icons. This website, you can see the nav bar or how responsive the nav bar is. You can move from one section to another section in a very smooth way, and the animation is also taking place in a very smooth way. This website is also available in mobile and desktop, mobile version, tab version also. That is, it is entirely responsive website. Let me show you that. So as you've seen before, this is the desktop version, and now we will go to the mobile version of this website. This is the mobile version of the website. You can see the smooth animation transition effects. You can see how they have merged to the size of the mobile version. This is one of the Chrome browsing features that we have. Inspect feature, which allows us to view our websites in all types of mobile devices, tabs, desktop versions. And you can see the menu bar here. And when we click on the menu button, we will move to that particular section. And this website is entirely responsive. That is, it is also available in tab version and tab uh, in mobile version, desktop version. It will give you access to each and every device that you want to open your website. Entirely professional and responsive portfolio website made entirely using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. The source code is available in the description. If you like the content, please do like, share, and subscribe. Full tutorials are also available in the YouTube channel. You can visit the channel and learn front-end web development. And for entirely free, no charges apply. You can learn front-end web development. Line by line code is also explained in the full tutorial. The source code is available in the description. Thank you so much for watching this video, and hang on till for next amazing videos. Thank you.